Okay, this stage is from X-Men Children of the Atom, and it's made by Omega Black. It's the Mega Red stage, the Deep. Now, if you pay attention to the background, like we'll be sinking into the ocean, and all these like different aquatic life forms will be shown by. Like there's some narwhals going by, for example. All of this was missing from the background originally. That's what I was asked to correct, was to add all these like fish back there, even though most of them don't qualify as fish. Like the whale doesn't qualify as a fish. Um, there were some other issues on the stage. Like if you walked all the way to the left, there was some exposed void, and if you would have watched really closely here on the ocean background, like as you walk to the right, there would be some exposed void peeking out from behind here too. So I just moved the sea background over some to like cover that up. Now, most of the or all of the aquatic life really was thankfully in Immortal's version of this stage. But so yeah, like the whale, all the fish, they're all taken from Immortal's version. If Immortal's version didn't exist, I would be screwed because there's no way I could get the sprite work for all these aquatic life forms, like especially the whale. Like besides the fact that the whale sprite doesn't exist and like it has like some chopped off elements to it, it would have been a nightmare trying to get the whale sprite and not like get it confused with the front of the glass or something. If I tried to get it the normal way, it would have been impossible actually, because the whale, the way he moves is like he's basically off the screen before I would have had the chance to even get all his sprites, even with like a crazy amount of jumping around. So if Immortal's version didn't exist, I'd be screwed. So a lot of credit goes to Immortal, even though this isn't his version. There were some issues in Immortal's version, so I can see why the requester preferred this version. Um, Immortal's version relies on some like dark blue overlay that goes over the life bars and the characters instead of actually just having the alternate like lighting sprites for the floor and the background. Also, his floor is sliding in Immortal's version, which wasn't in this version. Um, I pretty much trusted the placement from Immortal's version of like the fish locations and where they should appear. However, I did touch it up and remove some errors that were in Immortal's version. Like if you were jumping up in the sky as the whale went by, you would have been able to catch the tail end of the whale and see that it was propped off and missing. Also, some near the end, some of the like there was an issue where some of the fish were just kind of like frozen in the background in Immortal's version. I took care of that so the fish aren't stuck frozen in place on my version. Um, it's far from perfect, so I'm not like super happy with the stage. But this could be one of those instances where like maybe even the home version of the stage has errors. I don't know. I've seen that in some Capcom stages where like you can catch even like little glitches even in the accurate source. But in my version, the fish should have completely cleared the screen and not uh, be left over, or they never showed any clipped off art in my version. So there's that. I think that's all I have to say. So yeah, big credit to Immortal for having all those fish sprites. That's all. Enjoy.